So this is Dr. T.V. Rao, Professor, DBS Institute of Technology. So today I am explaining heat and work in thermodynamics. So already we have discussed some basic concepts of thermodynamics. Thermodynamics means it is a study of heat and work and energy transfer. Okay. So here heat means it is a thermal energy. So there is a energy transfer from one form to the other. So heat energy, it transforms into some work done. Heat energy will transform into work done. So how heat energy is going to transform into work done? How to calculate heat energy? How to calculate work done? And there is some other form of energy that is called internal energy. So how to calculate internal energy? How to calculate work done? Here work done also there are different processes. How to calculate work done for different processes? If it is a constant pressure process, how to calculate work done? If it is a constant value, how to calculate work done? If it is a isothermal process or constant temperature process, how to calculate work done? Those things we'll discuss today's class. So today's class is very, very important because here, so from this class, we are going to calculate, we are going to know, we are going to discuss how to calculate heat energy and how to calculate work done. So this is the very basic for entire thermodynamics. Okay. So in this thermodynamics, so there are these energy interactions. There are two types of energy interactions takes place, that is heat energy and work done. So this heat energy and work done, always it crosses the boundaries. Sometimes, so from the system to surroundings, from surrounding to system. So here already we have discussed heat means it is a driving force due to temperature. Heat means it is a driving force due to temperature. Work means it is a driving force other than the temperature. Sometimes due to some external forces, there will be a work done. So without the involvement of temperature, such kind of things we can take it as a work done. Okay. So work done in different cases we calculate the work done or we discuss the work done in different ways. So here in mechanics also already you have studied the work done. In mechanics, so work is done by a force as it acts upon a body moving in direction of the force. In mechanics, there we define work as if some force is acting on some body and due to the force it moves some distance. ఏదైనా ఒక బాడీ మీద ఫోర్స్ అప్లై చేసి ఆ ఫోర్స్ వల్ల when the body moves a certain distance, so then we can say that there is some work done on the system. Okay. ఒక ఆబ్జెక్ట్ మీద కొద్ది ఫోర్స్ అప్లై చేయడం వల్ల బాడీ కొద్దిగా డిస్ప్లేస్మెంట్ వస్తే సో ఫోర్స్ ఇంటూ డిస్టెన్స్ వీ కెన్ టేక్ ఇట్ యాజ్ work done. So work done in mechanics, work done equal to force into distance. But in thermodynamics, so we cannot find displacement. Okay. So here there is some heat energy, but due to heat energy, or there will be some other form of energy. Due to that, there will be some, we find some effect. We find some effect. So that particular effect, due to that effect, sometimes we can raise the body, sometimes we can reduce the bodies. Okay. So we can create some moment. That moment we can take it as a work done in thermodynamics. See, we'll see. So here there is an example. So this is a system. System consists of a battery. Battery means inside the battery the energy is in the form of a chemical energy. The battery is connected to a motor. Okay. So this battery, the chemical energy, the output is electrical energy. So due to this electrical energy, the motor rotates and it rotates the fan. Okay, here fan is rotating. Okay, and in second diagram, we remove the fan and we place a pulley, and pulleys for pulley it is lifting some weight. So there is a thread connected to this pulley. So when motor rotates, the pulley also rotates. When pulley rotates means the weight it may lifted or it may down. So here due to the system there is some effect. It crosses the boundary. So due to this from the system there will be some effect. So due to this effect, there is a raising of weight, or there is a so the weight may come up or come down. Like this, there will be some effect, Soul effect. That Soul effect we can call it as a work done in thermodynamics. So due to the system, there will be some Soul effect. That particular Soul effect we can call it as a system. Here, he defined it. It can be concluded that when there is a flow of electricity across the boundary system, it is a work. Okay. So here there is some flow of electricity. It is crosses the system, and due to that there will be a work done. So here, see, sometimes there is a work done by the system, sometimes work done on the system. Okay. So when work is done by a system, we should take it as a positive. When work is done by a system, in battery example, battery it rotates the motor it lifts the weight. Here work is done by a system. If work is done by a system, we can take it as a positive. And when work is done on the system, we can take it as a negative. Okay. So system when work is done by a system వల్ల వర్క్ జరిగితే దాన్ని పాజిటివ్గా తీసుకుంటాము. సిస్టమ్ పైన వర్క్ జరిగితే దాన్ని నెగిటివ్గా తీసుకుంటాం. So for heat transfer, this is reverse. For heat transfer, this will be reverse. When heat is flows into the system, then we can take it as a positive. When heat flow out of a system, we can take it as a negative. అంటే సిస్టంలోకి హీట్ వెళ్తుంటే పాజిటివ్గా తీసుకుంటున్నాం, సిస్టమ్ నుంచి హీట్ బయటకు వస్తే నెగిటివ్. దిస్ ఈజ్ క్వైట్ రివర్స్. Next, there is another important point, that is a path function and point function. Okay, this thermodynamic parameters, some parameters we have defined it as a path function, some parameters we define it as a point function. So what is meant by path function, what is meant by point function? So here now we have to discuss about work done. Okay, so there is a cylinder, there is a horizontal cylinder, inside there is a piston. So piston, what happens means, so it compresses, again fuel burns, again it expands. Okay, so there is a compression and expansion. So during compression volume decreases, during expansion volume increases. During compression volume decreases, during expansion. So we'll get the work done only during expansion. We'll get the work done only during expansion. Okay, so this is after compression. So this is the state of the gases. So during expansion, what happens means it moves from inside to outside. So during expansion, the volume increases and pressure decreases. Volume increases and pressure decreases. This is expansion. So during this expansion, there will be work done. Here the work done we can calculate the area of the diagram. This is a PV diagram. In PV diagram, the area of the diagram represents work done. Okay, so this work done W equal to, we can calculate integral P dV. So this is the equation for work done. Work done during expansion equal to integral P dV. Okay, so this area of the PV diagram represents work done. Okay, so here this is one path. Suppose if we take another path, what happens means the work done changes. Only during this path only, so it had definite work done. When it changes path means the work done changes. Okay, that's why work done, we can call it as a path function. So it depends only on path function. Okay, when path changes means work done changes. Okay, but remaining properties like pressure or volume or temperature, so this we can call it as a point functions. Okay, at any point these properties cannot change, it is a fixed. That's why, so there for a given state there is a definite values for each property. That's why all properties we can call it as a, so these parameters we can call it as a point function. All point functions are properties. So here work is not a property. Work is not a property. Okay, because work it changes when path changes, work changes. That's why work is not a property. So the change of thermodynamic properties only depends only in the initial and final states of the system. So here we mentioned cyclic process. Cyclic process means the initial and final states are identical. It reaches to the again its initial condition. It's called as a cycle. So in cyclic process, if you take a property, the change of any property is zero. Okay, in cyclic process, if you take any property, the change of any property is zero. So here in thermodynamics, here we can, the work done generally we can call it as a displacement work. Displacement work means here, so during expansion what happens, so there is a displacement of piston from V1 to V2. During expansion there is a displacement of piston from V1 to V2. Okay, so due to this displacement there will be a work done. This work done we can calculate integral PdV. Integral PdV is nothing but this area of this diagram. So this is V1 and this is V2. Integral PdV means, okay, that is P into integral dV means it is a V. That is P into V2 minus V1. P into V2 minus V1 is the work done. So there is nothing but area of this PV diagram represents work done. That the particular equation is W equal to integral PdV. So this is called displacement work. Generally in thermodynamics we can call it as a displacement work. The displacement work we can calculate with this integral equation, integral PdV. Okay, so in thermodynamic process, so this process, that expansion, we can call it as that expansion. There are different types of expansions. There are different types of process. So there is a constant pressure process, constant volume process, constant temperature process, and a polytropic process, and there is adiabatic process. So there are different types of process. So we'll discuss one by one. If it is a constant pressure process, you can see here PV diagram. This is the initial state and this 2 is the final state. So 1 is initial state and 2 is the final state. So generally this expansion process, the expansion process is polytropic. When it is polytropic or quasi-static, so the general equation is PV to the power of n equal to constant. If it is a general quasi-static process or equilibrium process, PV to the power of n equal to constant. So we'll discuss one by one. First we'll discuss constant pressure process. Constant pressure process means pressure is constant. When pressure is constant, so this 1-2 line, this horizontal line represents constant pressure process. When pressure is constant, so here only P equal to constant. So there won't be any V term. So then n becomes 0. For constant pressure process, n equal to 0 and P1 equal to P2. This is the equation. So as for first law of thermodynamics means heat energy, it converts into work done plus some internal energy. So this is the first law of thermodynamics. Please remember, this is very, very important equation in thermodynamics. So this is the main equation in thermodynamics. So if you know this equation, so you can easily handle thermodynamics. You can easily get a very good concept in thermodynamics. Q equal to delta U plus W, where Q is heat transfer, delta U is internal energy and work done. Okay, so so work done. So to calculate the work done, we have a displacement work done equation, that is integral P dV, where V varies from 1 to 2. This is nothing but P into V2 minus V1. P into V2 minus V1. Okay, so P into V2 minus V1. So if you draw a diagram for constant pressure process, this is 1, 2. So the area under this 1, 2 line represents the work done. So this is something like a rectangle. Rectangle is area equation is P into V2 minus V1. This is like this. In constant pressure process, we can calculate work done. Coming to this, internal energy. Coming to the internal energy. So internal energy we can calculate with the help of mc into delta T. Internal energy we can calculate with the help of mc into delta T. So if it is a pressure is constant, when pressure is constant, so internal energy is nothing but mc. 1 minute. So internal energy is delta E equal to mcv into T2 minus T1. So that heat transfer, okay, internal energy is mcv into T2 minus T1. Okay, so mcv internal energy generally takes at constant volume, in system volume only, mcv into T2 minus T1, and Q you can calculate the heat transfer is mcp, because it is a constant pressure process, mcp into T2 minus T1. So to calculate the heat transfer here, since it is a constant pressure process, it is mcp into T2 minus T1. So like this we can calculate heat transfer, you can calculate internal energy, and at the center you can calculate displacement work or work done. So if it is a constant volume process means volume is constant. Volume is constant. So this is vertical line. So this is vertical line. So where n equal to infinity. So this equation is V1 equal to V2. So n becomes infinity. When volume is constant, what will be the work done? Work done becomes B. So work done equation is integral P dV, that is P into V2 minus V1. So V1 equal to V2, what happens? This becomes 0. Work done equal to 0. In constant volume process, the work done equal to 0. In constant volume process, the work done is 0. So when work done equal to 0, Q equal to delta U. When work done equal to 0 in constant volume process, there is no work done. So heat transfer equal to whatever the heat we transfer, that entire heat is just stored in the form of internal energy. Okay. So there is another process, that is constant temperature process. This constant temperature process we can call it as isothermal process. The constant temperature process, the another name for constant temperature process is isothermal process. In isothermal process, where T1 equal to T2, temperature is constant. When T1 equal to T2, okay. So when T1 equal to T2, temperature is constant. So here, for constant temperature process, the general equation is PV equal to constant. PV equal to constant. So where n becomes 1, adiabatic index, this n, then n we can call it as the adiabatic index. That index becomes n equal to 1. So the general equation for constant temperature for PV equal to 1. So this becomes a curve. This curve represents constant temperature process. In constant temperature process, when T1 equal to T2, what becomes delta U? Delta equal to mcv to T2 minus T1. So when T1 equal to T2 is equal to 0, that means in constant temperature process, please remember, in constant temperature process, the internal energy becomes 0. In constant temperature process, internal energy becomes 0. Work done is integral P dV. So if if we expand this in for constant temperature process, so that is P1 V1 into log V2 by V1. To find out the work done in constant temperature process. This is the final equation P1 V1 log V2 by V1. So how we will get this equation, that we will discuss later. So in constant temperature process, so heat transfer equal to work done. In constant temperature process, heat transfer equal to work done. There is another process, is that quasi-static process. Quasi-static process, it is a very general process. It is an equilibrium process. The equation for quasi-static process is so PV equal to 1. So the quasi-static process PV equal to constant. So this is also very similar to the isothermal process. Okay. So how we'll get the P1 work done equal to P1 V1 log V2 by V1 here. There is a derivation. If we substitute, so PV equal to P1 V1, so P equal to P1 V1 by V. This if we substitute and if we integrate, we'll get this equation. Work done equal to P1 V1 into log V2 by V1, or work done equal to P1 V1 into log P1 by P2. There is another thermodynamic process, general process, that is called polytropic process. Polytropic process general equation is PV to the power of n equal to constant. PV to the power of n equal to constant. So PV to the power of n. Okay. So we know work done equal to integral PdV. So P1 V1 to the power of n equal to P2 PV to the power of n. So therefore P equal to P1 V1 to the power of n by V to the power of n. If you substitute this one and if you integrate, you will get, so W equal to P1 V1 to the power of n into something. So finally, for polytropic process, the work done equal to P1 V1 minus P2 V2 by n minus 1. So this is the general equation for polytropic process. So polytropic process work done equal to P1 V1 minus P2 V2 by n minus 1. Okay. So that this is about work done for various process. So apart from this expansion work done or displacement work done, there will be some other work done, that is shaft work. So due to rotation of shaft also there will be work done. So to find out the shaft work, there will be some other equation will be there. Apart from this paddle and wheel or steering work, there is a flow work. So sometimes due to the flow also there will be some work done. So generally this happens due to this fluid turbines. So due to flow also there will be work done. That work we can calculate with the help of some flow equations. And there is one more process, that is called free expansion. There is one more process called free expansion. Free expansion means without any external forces, if there is an expansion or expansion of gas against vacuum. So that means one side there will be a pressure will be there, other side there is no pressure, there is a vacuum. So from high pressure to the vacuum there is an expansion. So that is called free expansion. From vacuum to the from high pressure to the vacuum there is an expansion, that is called free expansion. In free expansion work done is 0 and heat transfer also 0. For free expansions work done is 0 and heat transfer also 0. Okay. So that is about the work done and how to calculate for different process. So coming to the heat transfer. So here heat is defined as an energy by virtue of temperature difference. Wherever there is a temperature difference, there is a heat transfer. The heat transfer generally we can measure in terms of joules. Heat transfer generally we measure in terms of joules. So there are different types of heat transfer: conduction, convection and radiation. So conduction means if there is a heat transfer due to direct contact, that is called conduction. So there is a heat transfer in a fluid media. It may be a liquid or gas, we can call it a convection. If there is a heat transfer in the form of a waves, if there is a heat transfer in the form of a waves between two bodies, that is called as radiation. Okay, this is about. And this heat transfer we can calculate at constant pressure to calculate heat transfer, that is mCp into delta T or T2 minus T1. At constant volume you want to calculate heat transfer means mCv into dt. Using these two equations we can calculate heat transfer. Okay. So with this, today I am closing this class. Today we discuss what is meant by heat and what is meant by work. So where we can, in some cases, when we have to take work done as a positive, when we have to take work done as a negative. So then we have discussed path function and point function. Work is a path function. And we have discussed displacement work. Displacement work is W equal to integral P dV. And we discuss different process, how to calculate work done. And we discuss how to calculate heat transfer. So with this, today I'm closing this class. And one more thing. So area in PV diagram represents work done, and the area in TS diagram. So there will be this is a 1-2. This is one process. Area under TS diagram represents heat transfer. If this is a TS diagram, T means temperature, S means entropy. So 1-2 is a expansion process in TS diagram. This 1-2 represents this 1-2. The area below TS diagram represents heat transfer. The area below PV diagram represents work. The area below TS diagram represents heat transfer. Okay. So any doubts?